Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. My name's Evan Smith. I'm the pastor at Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today for your daily video devotional. Today we're looking at a few verses from the second chapter of 1 John. Hear these now, verses 3 to 6. Now by this we may be sure that we know him, that is God, if we obey his commandments. Whoever says, I have come to know him, but does not obey his commandments, is a liar. And in such a person, the truth does not exist. But whoever obeys his word, truly in this person, the love of God has reached perfection. By this we may be sure that we are in him. Whoever says, I abide in him, ought to walk just as he has walked. You know, there may be this question folks will ask from time to time, like, how can I know that I really know God? Like, how do we really know? And John offers this up. You know what? One of the ways to prove that you know God is that you obey him. Like, obey what he says. Do what he says. You know, I think about raising my kids and how I want them to behave, especially if I'm not around. Like, every parent knows the embarrassment of your children misbehaving at some point. And it reflects, like when you're out in public, and it reflects negatively on you. And I hope that every parent will know also the pride that comes from a child who behaves so well that it's a positive reflection back on the parent and how they were raised. It's a similar kind of thing here to say, like, how do we know, how do we demonstrate that we know God? That we do what he says. And the things that he's telling us to do are the ways that life would be best for us, that things would go best for us. So obeying God's commands, it's not about like moral legalism and like works righteousness or any of those sorts of things. That's not what it's about. But what it is about is saying, you know what? Because we love God, let's do what he says. And so John says, like, if someone doesn't obey the things that God says, then that person could never claim to truly have fellowship with God, to truly abide in him. The way that we show that we abide in God, the way that we show we know God, is by living a certain way. Doesn't mean it's easy. Doesn't mean we'll always get it right. But we should at least always be striving to obey God and to do the things that God is calling us to do. And that is your word for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button, maybe even share it on your own page. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and goodbye.